Okay, so this is the first test of what's going to be my Wi-Fi controlled package delivery drone. Now this is part 1 of the series, so in this one I'm just going to be demonstrating the basic functionality of wirelessly turning on and off the motor. So I'm going to send signals from my laptop right there. That's going to go to this Raspberry Pi, which is going to send serial data to this Arduino, which is going to execute commands. Alright, now just to walk you through the system a bit. For power, I have these 4 Racerstar BR2212s, which are being controlled by these 30 amp ESCs. Now I do have a power distribution board, but I don't have a soldering iron. So what I've done is that I've just taken this XT60 lead and I've connected all the positive and negative leads from the ESCs into these kind of like jumbles and connected them all to the plug. Obviously, so kind of bit of a like DIY power distribution system. Now in these kind of wire jumbles, in these leads, I also have wires leading to the voltage input for the Arduino. And for accelerometer data, I have this MPU6050, which is feeding me positional data on the which is feeding me positional data for the quadcopter, which is going to factor into the PID loops. And for simple radio commands, because I'm going to have a manual mode on this, I have this FlashGuy FSR6B, which is taking commands from this FST6. I know it's a bit old-fashioned, but hey, it works. Shifting over to the Raspberry Pi, what I've done is I've essentially repurposed the code from my Wi-Fi controlled taser alarm clock. So now instead of being controlled by commands from a web server, I'm from an external web server on the laptop. This is just receiving basic data over the TCP server. So every time I send a key command such as W, AS, or D, that's getting passed along to this other TCP server, which is again being connected by the Raspberry Pi's private hotspot. And now whenever I get that is being sent as serial data to the Arduino. Once a 6 is sent to it, it knows to turn on the motors, and once a 7 is sent to it, it knows to turn them off. Yes. Okay. Gonna plug this in. Right. Network is good. What the fuck? Okay. Run, please. Okay, running the server. Server's good. Okay, so once I press W on this keyboard, the front 2 motors should turn on. I didn't bother connecting the bottom 2 because I need to replace the cables anyway, and I'm gonna actually get it in the air next week, so why bother? Come on. Okay, here we go. Yeah, there we go. Alright, now I'm going to turn them off. Hey. Now press W. And now press S. Okay, so for first test, I'd say that went pretty well. We did have some issues. Sometimes I did have to press the key commands more than once in order to get the motors to actually spin up. But yeah, we managed to actually control the motors remotely from my laptop, like completely wirelessly. Keep an eye out for part 2. That's where we're going to actually get it in the sky. I'm going to build a custom frame, and I'm going to customize the props in order to fit that frame. It's going to be really exciting, and I just can't wait to see where this project is going to go.